to Monday Football Digest. Happy new week to you. I don't know if you're happy if you're a Manchester United fan. Maybe you should be happy if you're an Arsenal fan. I don't know. It's a bit of a setback for Arsenal fans. If you are a Liverpool fan, of course, it's not a happy week. It's not a happy week. Because of the banter, of course, when I will collect. And of course, whether Barcelona like this my guy, Barcelona fan like this my guy, and then of course, which other club do I? Is it Man City fan? Man City fans, they are not plenty, but of course, happy weekend to all of you. I'm here with Emirates. I'm here with Waneri. I'm here with Chuki, and of course, me, myself, and I, High Scent. Won't bring you Monday Football Digest as the hot. Want to serve it to you as the hot. And let's start from Arsenal, which of course, Guardiola. What seemed like a season that was going to be a two-horse race between Manchester United and between Liverpool and Arsenal has now turned to a one where Guardiola just entered the fray just like that, just 4 points behind Arsenal. And so when the guy with Guardiola with 4 points, it's like it's nothing. Guardiola said the way they played Liverpool yesterday. But let's talk about Arsenal. What we've seen this season from Arsenal, do you think they should be very worried about Manchester City? Now I'll start from Chuki. Chuki, an Arsenal fan. I'll start from Chuki. Would you be very worried about Manchester City at your back with the way you look at how you play this season? Look at Manchester City. I know if you watched the game against Liverpool yesterday, against them at Liverpool. Are you worried about Manchester City being at your back right now?
I'm talking about Manchester City and the EPL quality player runs. From the way the directorates they pass, as the last leagues they've won, later they've won, you've seen the way they started. At times they may not start the season first position. And again, my fear is now is that they are coming out of a season where they didn't finish first. And it's almost like a reparation for Guardiola to come and show himself again in the upcoming season. That's the following season after the season he didn't really do well. So if you watch Arsenal's game against Sunderland, it's not taking my mind back to like those few years ago, the last seasons ago, where they are playing so well, but they start doing very badly at the end of the season. So Arsenal drawn against Sunderland looks like it's almost the same problem that we will have again this season. Like it's almost the same issue. And Guardiola is a coach that this season Haaland is in form. Those players are Ryan Cheki, Ayew, and the rest.
Foden us.
A lot of them are really picking up. And once those squad, because I feel what Guardiola suffered from last season was that a lot of his players were getting older, but he didn't replace them. The likes of De Bruyne and the rest, they were getting quite older, but he couldn't replace them, or he didn't want to replace them because he felt it was unnecessary. But now coming to this season, Haaland and the rest and that younger squad, and this is like a new generation of City players that will last with them for the next 4 to 5 years. That he has brought together. So, and once they click after this Liverpool game, my fear is that the next 4 to 5 matches they will take massive 3 points. So there's a very big problem for Arsenal now. If Arteta really wants to challenge for the title, the shambolic changes against Sunderland should not happen again. If not, Guardiola will definitely run away with that, because look at Liverpool, they're not really looking like it. Chelsea, I don't really rank Chelsea because the coach and the squad doesn't really look like.
There's no consistency.
There's no much consistency. Guardiola, that consistency now is what he's looking for in that City side, and he will most likely get. And once he gets it, it's from a fast now. I say from a fast, like say the right Arsenal need for the title, but he's most likely just for any other title contender.
Yeah, that one.
For me, I think that game, against Sunderland, will be my game of the week, highlights of the weekend. I expected, Arsenal having an issue in that game because of how Sunderland have been so brilliant this season. Arsenal have not considered 2 goals in a match since this season. They've not considered 2 goals in a match. But this Sunderland side, they don't surprise so many people. This is including me. Many people say they spend a lot of money, but you expect them to play like this. But this Sunderland team, that team will say, you expect them to struggle as they return back to the season, they return back to the Premier League. But Arsenal, I think now it's now time for them to now think of winning games. Forget about you are trying to keep a clean sheet or whatever. I know clean sheet is very, very good. Just let it be on getting the 3 points. Because that game on Saturday, I feel Sunderland actually gave Arsenal that point where they get on that day. Because if you see the goal, if you watch the first half, in fact, so Arsenal was out of it. they frustrated Arsenal. The game tactics on that day was to frustrate Eberechi, frustrate Bukayo Saka, frustrate our Arsenal attackers. You see, Arsenal attackers don't really get that synergy up front, So I think Arsenal they should come, find a way to, try to win games in these hard moments. Those hard moments will come. More of this type of games will come. So if you want to be a champion, these are the games you need to start winning, and grinding out points. But kudos to them, they didn't, they end the point in that one. But you should be scared of this Manchester City side. If they click. This Manchester City side has team if he go 15 games unbeaten, 17 games unbeaten, and when they don't go that long run of wins, it will be very hard for you to catch up.
I don't think City even need to go like maybe they don't even have to go like 6 games unbeaten. What they just have to do like win 3 games. Arsenal will play like 3 and lose. Liverpool will play like 3 and maybe win 2, draw 1. Chelsea play like those 3 draws in those row of games now. The teams when City at the back we just maybe lose 1, City win the whole 3. Even if City should lose the first game, what you just concerned and say the top of the table, winning by like 2 points or 4 points or 6 points as the case may be. It doesn't really matter them going on straight wins. And Guardiola said he knows that.
Well, for me, for that game, you would notice that Sunderland has been, since this season, like Waneri said, they've been in fine form. And I had this feeling that it was going to be a banana peel for Arsenal, considering their form and also that they are going to play at home against Arsenal. That is number 1. Number 2, I also think that Arsenal were more fixated on clean sheet rather than keeping the win and getting the 3 maximum points. We are more about we don't want to concede the game or we don't want to concede rather than kill this game off and then. Because when the first half of that game was abysmal, my own point of view, Eberechi was fat. He didn't do anything in that match. Then coming into the second half, Arsenal picked up, got the equalizer, and then went ahead. Why not? I understand what Arteta did. He tried to show up his defense, bringing in Mosquera and White, but then. You've gone ahead, like you're leading. Show up, make sure that you get away with the 3 maximum points. For me, I think Arsenal somehow in that game, we are more focused on keeping their clean sheets record, rather than getting the 3 maximum points.
Well, that was even from Arteta's start this was even unnecessary because say, okay, he's trying to defend the lead against Sunderland, which was I think that was one of the most craziest negatives I've ever seen from Arteta. Because they are playing Sunderland. Forget anything that they hype, anything is they spend money. Sunderland is a small team. Sunderland is not City or Liverpool or Arsenal or Barcelona or Real Madrid. They have players that can punch you and bite you. Sunderland is a small team. So I felt the best thing. They are really losing 2-1. Why not put those younger ones? No, Doman and Wani. I don't know why he doesn't like using those guys. When they go from the way they cause problem for that from they disturb them. And every change they are talking about is that Arteta did not really play him in his position. He was playing like a false nine. If you notice, he saw him to be coming to the back and be working those magic. Trying to break out some defenders. He was waiting to feel like a striker. So the whole thing was Arteta's fault. If you are trying to play an Arsenal squad, if you are winning 2-1 against Ipswich or Sunderland or against West Ham, the next one just come and go defend.
How about Merino?
Arsenal no go fit. Merino was playing, I think he was playing first line too. All of them were just in that front.
See, sorry to cut you. Because this game, I watched this game very, very well. Like tactically, every other aspect. I watched this game. I think Sunderland came out to hurt Arsenal.
Exactly.
See that very, very well. If you watch, Sunderland, they usually start with a 5-3-2 formation, and they have 3 at the back. But those 3 men at the back, they don't really stay static. That their defense. You see Daniel Ballard. Sometimes you see him in the midfield, and Daniel Ballard was brought in. That huge guy. He was brought in, to actually frustrate a Eberechi. If you see, sometimes he go push out like this. They push out a Eberechi out of their 18, out of their own box. You understand? You can see him for Arsenal in your own half.
Can't even score goal join.
for left hand side, Ronaldo, that guy former Atletico Madrid defender, just dey mark this guy aggressively. I pity Saka that day sef. Just dey mark am aggressively. Same thing happen for the right hand side. Xhaka sometimes he dey drop deep, play as the fourth centre back. He dey also go attack. So they get mobile players wey no allow Arsenal, play in their reading, their normal reading wey Arsenal dey always play.
Which is fine and good. I understand that. Yesterday I was watching PSG versus Olympic Lyon. Now almost the same thing, 2-2. Why PSG no come defend, or what from 2? Why no come defend? Now 10 minutes corner kick, PSG you score from set piece, from pressure they mount Olympic Lyon. Their player collect red card, Tagliafico collect red card. They from there call corner kick. All the expecting Arsenal to do again. Which one be say you want to defend it? Or just so irritating, defend against Sunderland. What's happen? If na big, I defend Arteta when he just saw seasons. If you sit at the back, if na like against Man City, you know say Haaland knows how to make man. They don't from nowhere go.
But then again, in that match, Arsenal was coming. I think Sunderland were rather defending deep.
No, after Arsenal scored that 2-1, we started.
It's not defending because Putin was squarer. Just
there's something Fabregas said when he was talking about what the mentality. There's a message the coaching crew sends to the players on the pitch when they bring on a defender to protect a lead or to defend, maybe to defend the points. When he said he doesn't do that. He doesn't bring in defenders. He brings in midfielders or attackers. When he's winning, when he wants to defend the lead, rather he brings in midfielders or attackers. He doesn't bring in defenders, because when you bring in a defender, the message you are sending to all of those players in that pitch is that everybody start defending. Go and defend. That's the thing. Now, I have a problem with Arsenal, and that problem is I don't know why Arsenal would always come second when they meet physical teams. Sunderland were very physical.
Very physical.
And I'm sure it was Xhaka that told them that this thing will work. Because I can't, during Wenger, we couldn't deal with physicality. During Arteta, we're still having the same problem. And that's why Newcastle were beating us up and down last season. You can't still deal with physicality. And okay, you through individual brilliance, were able to lead in that game. Keep the ball. Spread the ball. Now let them start fouling you. Now you don't win already. Saka is there. That's not even the time to come and claim strong man. Grab the ball. Once you do like this, then fall for ground. Now then they will come for straight. If like two or three players collect yellow card, nobody will come. That's how you mentally beat these kinds of teams. You don't lead. Okay, you don't get what you want. You don't lead the game. There's no point going to sit back the way so deep. I think the problem it was so deep. You know this. That's okay. You give them like that, maybe half feet something. You were so deep inside your 18. You're not one man down against the Sunderland. Yes, whatever. Now what we talk about paying too much respect to teams. Whether you like them or not, Sunderland na small team.
Na small team.
You don't give them that too much respect like that. You don't give them it's okay. These guys want to let's start playing this thing.
Even though Leicester City they win league, some teams don't even send them, which was even in their era. That's the best thing. They go play Leicester City, play them, attacking teams. Leicester City beat them. So because normally they don't be team where you supposed to give that kind of respect.
Even as this is last night, we Leicester win. That's not the one.
We lost 3 matches. That's
so the point is, if by now we're talking about Man City now being in this thing, these are the kind of things. Arteta did not beat. Arsenal did not beat Liverpool. Arsenal did not beat Man City. When Man City were still struggling, Arteta could not beat them. Liverpool were not informed that time. Arteta could not beat them. These are the things that mentally, stop you from winning the league. The league is a marathon. It takes mental, and I expect this Arsenal team after 4 years of coming, doing the whole second, yes, maybe 2 years, 3 years of doing second. You should have the mentality of actually understanding that each game will get harder. Every game will be difficult, and then you're playing a team that is in form, and then you go out there and you succumb to the physicality of a team that you should be beating 5-0. Yes, leave whatever team Sunderland. That's what I like Man City. See that's the way Sunderland do. If Man City beat, I know that Man City don't meet them. If Man City meet this man, sometimes go to score and we go do that.
I don't know. Sorry. What would have been, your assessment now if the game happened the other way around? Arsenal came out, keep playing, and if you watch that game, Sunderland anytime they go on the
They
attack.
look like scoring.
They look like a team that is dangerous on the attack. You know, this game, that game now, na the first game where Raya they make double saves in how many matches?
The thing is your setup. Now that setup. Now isn't my fault that we say go to the time.
You know, just say you know, just.
I think stop attacking Arsenal.
Arsenal a wonderful team. Arsenal a wonderful team. Yes, great defense, great attack as well. But you know, we just rate that Arsenal team so high that Sunderland can't even attack them, because when Sunderland attack them, they look like say this one score. And Arteta come no say, if you want play possessive game with them, this will fit score. And like I said, that Arsenal first goal, now Sunderland give away that goal, because see the way the keeper even before that they make mistake. They didn't make mistake for that defense with the way they want build up from the back. Sunderland, we are very competitive in that game.
Well, it is normal. All of the games against big teams competitive.
Sunderland are making mistake in defense. That's the show that they are even scared of Arsenal. That's the show that they are
not scared. Like
that is what Arsenal should have capitalized on. Why did you now go back? A team that dash down. Those two goals, like you said, that then dash Arsenal.
The first goal, the
second goal, so Trossard's goal, when I mistake, we carry the come back, mostly.
So the point is, the Premier League is very mental. When it's mentally draining to actually play the Premier League. And Arsenal, for a team that have come third, second 3 times this season, no be season where you can they make silly mistakes. 3 mistakes Arsenal made this season. 1 was Liverpool. That game Arsenal should have won that game. Arsenal had no business even drawing or losing that game. Second one was Man City. Arsenal had no business during that game. This is not game so you go win. Yes, maybe record against that. Arsenal should have won that game. Arsenal should have won that game. And then this game, this is what happens when we play for or play West Ham. Oh, these things they remain Arsenal. So when you go there, what you go there and beat them. When you won win league, now Man City don't dey 4 points behind you. Man City look like a team where don't pick themselves up, because you have to watch Man City to know that fear will do your body. I tell Arsenal fans, anybody don't watch that match, go sit down and watch the full highlight. I don't say go watch highlight of goals. Go sit down and watch full highlight. If you see that Man City of yesterday, they outclassed and dominated Manchester Liverpool. Need that penalty shot to Liverpool get up. They tactically outclassed and slot. In every channel where Liverpool won't carry score, it block everywhere. If you put Arsenal team, you put Man City team player for player. Arsenal team will get more players if you put them command level. But the point is you have to be every match get how they tactically approach every match. If Arteta can be succumbing to a team that's physical right now, I want to win league. When you still play that in second leg, you still playing tougher positions again. I want to win the league. So for me, I believe, like I said, if na FA Cup you see win for you go where you win, because if you are not sure Arsenal, I'm not saying that I'm not writing Arsenal off, but I'm saying that if na this leg you won't take go this season, Arsenal going to drop more points. I'm saying more points than they should have dropped. Liverpool won the league last season. Liverpool drop points, but you will drop more points than Liverpool. We drop points. Liverpool points where they drop. Not supposed to make them win league. You can't drop points past them. This season again, don't start. Again, smaller things so they don't say beat. Now you don't drop points again. But anyways, we hope that things go get. I'm sure the international break now. Some just everybody go relax back. They have Tottenham, they have Chelsea. 2 big games coming up. London derby is coming up after the international break, and I hope I even get Bayern Munich to in between these things. So, let's just hope that we'll see something different from this Arsenal team when they think. So let's see your thoughts in the comment section. Let us know what you think about what we talked about.